What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be about keto, and today's video is the second video in our two-part series about the ketogenic diet. Last time we did this video was just a few days ago, and we talked about the ketogenic diet for beginners and what you do to start the diet. How should you formulate your protein, carbs, and fats, the different percentages of your caloric intake, how much you should eat, and then how you really should monitor things throughout the course of doing keto. Now, before I get started, I do want to say thank you to everybody who has downloaded the EVMSV Diet Coaching app. For those of you who are watching this on the app, you already know who I am through the welcome video. If you found this video somewhere on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, thank you for watching. And my app is a world-known fitness app. We're in 27 languages, and we just switched things over to a subscription only. So if you want access to the app, you have to be a subscriber on the app. The cost is only $11.99 per month, and it's a great app. You get access to all of my videos, including like these videos right here, a new workout every single week. You get access to a feature where you can track your weight, you can track your food, you can count your calories, and you also get access to free shipping through our supplement partner in St. Louis, Missouri called First Form, and they're an awesome company. So we have a lot of great tools for you on the app, and it's an app that is going to be well worth the 39 cents per day to help you see the best results possible and give you the best information about all of these great fitness topics that are going to help you. So, with reversing out of a ketogenic diet and going into the second phase of keto, this is a question many people think about at one point or the other, but they're so consumed with wanting to lose that initial weight that this doesn't really, I guess, come to them until they get tired of doing keto, because keto is not something that you can sustain for very long. I see so many people, um, they jump on keto thinking that they're going to just live like this for the year or 2 years or the rest of their life. And then they realize very, very quickly that it's just not that simple. It's not the case. A life restricting yourself from those good foods like birthday cakes, holiday cookies, and then just the good food in general, like Italian food, pizza, French fries, like foods that aren't necessarily healthy, but foods that as humans we want to have. And if you try to restrict yourself from those, I'm not talking about the keto versions of those because that's kind of a joke, but like the true, authentic foods, right, that have carbs, it's gonna lead you down a path probably of eating disorders, and you're just not going to be very pleasant and a very happy person when other people are eating those foods around you. So the most important thing when reversing away from keto is to realize that carbs are not the enemy. Now, I've said this so many times in other videos, but carbs are not the enemy. Carbs are actually a tool and a fuel source for our bodies to utilize when we work out. So, the number one way to reverse away from a ketogenic diet back into a carb based diet is to make sure that there is a reason for your body to utilize carbohydrates. That reason being working out. Period. You're not going to burn carbs during cardio. It doesn't happen. Working out, weight training, using heavy weight that's heavy for you, okay? Heavy for you, pushing your body to its limits, um, repping out the weight with perfect form, squeezing the muscles, getting a good contraction, and being significantly sore after every single workout will give your body that reason to utilize carbohydrates. Therefore, the carbs that you're eating will not be stored as body fat, but rather put into the muscles to then be utilized as fuel and energy during the workout. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. That's very simple. But guys, if you're eating a lot of carbs and you're barely working out, or you're working out 2 3 days a week, or you're just doing a little cardio here and there, and you're going from keto to carbs, you're going to gain weight back quick, and you're going to gain weight back probably more than what you lost. So I've seen a lot of people get on keto. They do keto the wrong way. They lose 35 pounds, 40 pounds in like 3 months. And they think they're doing a great job. But then all of a sudden they realize, I can't stay on keto. This is too hard. So they start incorporating carbs back in, but they don't actually start working out like they should. They just continue to do cardio, and what happens is that weight just comes right back on. They pack the weight on. They pack it on faster and just more than they put more than they had before, and they go from losing 40 pounds to then trying to gaining 50 or 60 pounds. And that is 100% the case with almost every single person. If you lose weight quickly, you will gain the weight back even quicker. And when you gain it back, that weight is going to be even harder to get off the second or third time. Mark my words, guys, it is going to stick to you like glue. Your metabolism is going to go down to conserve yourself, to conserve your body, and to protect itself from losing the weight again. And you're going to be all kinds of messed up. So let me tell you this, and I want you to literally take a note on this. Write it down on your hand, write it down on your phone, whatever it is for you to remember this. Screen record this message. Keto will ruin your metabolism and will ruin your viewpoint on food forever if you don't do it right. And what I mean by ruin things forever, it could be literally for the rest of your life, or depending on your age and how severe things were, or it can take you years, minimum years, to correct your metabolism, to correct an eating disorder if you don't do things the right way. Keto is not something to dabble with, it's not something to play with, and quite frankly, I'm not the biggest fan of keto. There are so many better ways to lose weight, to monitor blood sugar, to utilize your carbohydrates than just to cut carbs out completely. So remember that moving forward. When you're reversing from keto, add carbs back in very slowly. When I'm saying slowly, add them in weekly, or at very small amounts. The first week, you may add in 30 grams of carbs. The second week, maybe you add another 20. The third week, you maybe add another 30. You know, the whole month, the first month back on carbs, by the end of that first month, maybe you've gone from 0 to only 100 grams of carbs a day. And that's it. That's it. Okay? And that might even be too fast for some individuals. So just think about it, guys. When you're reversing out of keto, work out hard, lift weights. Don't just use machines. Use free weights. Use dumbbells. Use barbells. Use the bench press. Use the squat rack. Do compound movements with enough weight, with the correct form, the high enough reps. It's going to burn the glycogen. It's going to open up areas. It's going to open up the muscles to allow carbs to be stored for the next day's workout. Okay? It's going to get your metabolism elevated. Continue doing your cardio, and you will lose weight as you're actually getting carbs back in. And sometimes, if you do this right, if you do it right, your metabolism will actually skyrocket, and you're going to add more carbs in, and you're going to continue to get leaner and lose weight. And I do that with almost all my clients. If they go from being on a contest prep for a bodybuilding show, or a ketogenic diet, or a low calorie diet of some sort for some event, we will start adding food back in, and we'll start increasing cardio and weight training intensity, and their metabolism will go up. Then we add more food back in, and then their metabolism goes up even higher, and we continue that cycle. And the whole time we're adding more food and increasing the metabolism, more food and increasing the metabolism. Their body fat's still dropping and they're getting leaner the whole time, even though we're adding in tons of food. So that should be the goal, guys. So, if I could take this whole video, wrap it up into 3 simple tips. Tip number 1, work out and train hard when you're reversing from keto. Tip number 2, slowly add carbs back in. Very, very slowly, very gradually. And tip number 3, be patient and don't get ahead of yourself when adding the carbs back in. Add them in slowly, add them in when needed. If you see yourself losing weight while you are adding food back in and training hard, that is a great thing. And you want to continue exactly what you're doing to keep that process going so that you can continue to get the metabolism elevated. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Like this video, share it with a friend. And if you have any questions, you can find me in the app. And I'll put a link to the app in the description here on YouTube. So if you found this anywhere on YouTube, you guys know where to download it. And if it's on social media, you can always message me directly, and I will give you guys the link. Or you can just simply search Blake Covington or Everything Massive in the App Store or Google Play or whatever mobile device system that you use around the world. It will be there. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the app.